Hello, my dear Gen Zs. I actually wrote a letter to you guys in one of my books that I titled The Gen Zers, The World at Your Fingertips. Here is the book. The Gen Zers, right? Now, I want to read out that letter to you. If you haven't gotten this book, make plans to get this book, all right? So, let's look at this letter that I wrote to the Gen Zs. I crafted it this way: digital marketing professionals, social media streets, internet, 1st December 2023. Now going to the Gen Zers, social media highway, internet. Dear Gen Zers, letter to the Gen Zers. Allow me to introduce myself as a millennial, one of your big uncles from the preceding generation. I was one of the lucky few that escaped Generation X in a matter of months. Because of how privileged and unique you are, this letter has become necessary. As of the date of writing this letter, the oldest person in your generation is 26 years old. We had an internet breakthrough in Africa, particularly in Nigeria, in the early 2000s. This indicates that when you were born in 1997, there was not much of an internet presence. But by the time you were finished with nursery and presumably in primary school, you had limited exposure to the internet. This implies that you grew up with the internet. The situation was different for us and the preceding generations. We performed things manually back then with little or no automation. But in your case, you had the opportunity to grow with mobile phones and the internet. This is why I want to bring to your attention some of the difficulties that earlier generations faced before we arrive where we are today. For example, it took me only 2 weeks to produce this book of over 26,000 words, including the graphic design of the cover and other book metadata. This was made possible by the availability of AI tools and other resources on the internet. In the past, this would have been a year-long project because typing this book alone would have taken a typist over 6 months to complete after I had spent countless hours at the library researching and writing the content. Allow me to refresh your mind on what was available in the past, facts, and how fortunate you are to enjoy all the convenience and accessibility that technology provides. Did you know that in the past, to conduct a banking transaction, you had to go to the bank branch where you initially opened your account? Did you know that you couldn't do online or mobile banking for a long time? Did you know that you could only buy an airline ticket at the airport or from a designated flight agent once upon a time? Did you realize there was a period when you couldn't shop online? Did you know that you could only hear from your loved ones in person or by writing them a letter that could take days, weeks, or even months to deliver depending on the location? Did you know there was a time when you could only type official documents with the typewriting machine through a typist? Did you realize there was a period when you couldn't make video or voice calls? Did you know there was a time when you could only transfer electronic documents via fax, which could take days to deliver? Did you know that there was a time when you had to queue at phone booths for days before speaking to your loved ones on the phone? Did you realize that you couldn't attend any tertiary institutions online? Did you know that there was a period when you couldn't do any remote work for a living? Did you know there was a time when you could only access the internet by visiting a cyber cafe and purchasing airtime? Did you know that there was a period when home appliances couldn't communicate with each other? Did you realize there was a time when you couldn't transfer money from the comfort of your own home? These are just a few examples because I know you are Sorosoke Speak Up generation and you are on the go and may not have time to read. So while you are speaking up and having fun on the countless social media platforms and all the resources and tools accessible on the internet, channel your energy into seeking legal ways to earn in US dollars. Because African currencies are not as stable as their overseas counterparts, earning in US dollars puts more money in your bank account when converted to your local currency. This advice is not only for the Gen Zers, Millennials, or Gen Xers. Anyone who uses a smartphone should read this book and follow the recommendations. To summarize, grasp this opportunity to make a fortune while cruising and having fun on social media and the internet while it lasts. This is because the Alpha generation, which comes after you, is already expanding with artificial intelligence, robotics, and various forms of automation. Thank you. Yours faithfully, John Bull and Igwe, the Gen Z's big uncle, the author. Let me take you to chapter 45 of this book. Look at this quote by Edward Tufte. It says, "There are only two industries that call their customers users, and it is illegal drugs and software." So, as a software user, as a social media user, you are regarded as a user. But now, look at this chapter, what I wrote here. The algorithm of social media platforms is designed to suggest the next video, photo, or post that will grab your attention. So if you must spend your life and resources on social media, it should make you some money in US dollars. I outlined the three different types of social media users. Let's look at them. Types of social media users. There are three types of social media users. One, by the time I'm done with this chapter, I want you to identify yourself and know the category you belong. There are three types of social media users. Social media business promoters, SMBP. This set of users use social media to advertise their business for growth, or they promote other people's businesses and make money from it. To learn more about this set of users and how to advertise your business online, buy my book, The Comprehensive Digital Marketing Guide. The second type of users are social media money makers, SMMM. This set of users, while they are clicking, viewing photos, watching videos, commenting, posting, liking, and sharing content, are also making money through the monetization of their accounts. These social media money makers are the kind of users this book is designed to raise. So, if you are not yet a SMMM SM user, you need to consider buying this book and becoming a social media money maker in US dollars. Now, let's look at the third type of users. Social media time wasters, SMTW. The third set of users are those who waste their lives on social media without any form of earnings. They like, comment, share, view photos, watch videos, post memes, drag, curse, abuse, and spend hours on social media daily with zero earnings. These are the people that beg for giveaways, and if they are not given, they drag you. They are the political thugs, the errats, they are the die-hard football fans, hashtaggers, religious fanatics, and die-hard music fans. So, as a social media user, you use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all the social media platforms. What category do you belong? Are you an SMBP, or you are an SMMM, or you belong to the SMTW group? The choice is yours. To make money in US dollars while you cruise on social media platforms, or to just while away and waste your life on social media platforms while the social media platform owners make money off you, because they've already tagged you a user. So you are one of their users and you are their product, because they designed these social media platforms without a product. Your time, your sharing, your viewing, your plays on the different videos that you watch, these are the products that the social media platforms sell to their investors and customers. So be wise today. While you engage on social media platforms, acquire this book so that you will learn the tricks and tips on how to start making money from those social media platforms in US dollars. Thank you.